MotorWeek is made possible by TireRack.com, RockAuto.com, State Farm, and WeatherTech.
If I've ever seen a machine that will punch me square in the face and steal my lunch money, it's this one.
Today we're playing with the fastest dual-track vehicle ever produced. It can do 65 miles an hour, and it goes 300 miles on one tank of fuel.
Coilover suspension matched with air shocks allow for 13 inches of travel. Sure, you move around, but compared to any other off-road vehicle I've driven, it's a magic carpet ride.
Behold the Ripsaw EV2 made by How & How Technologies. You might recognize it from Fast and the Furious 8. This one, however, is a little bit different. In the car world, think about it as an exotic. This one is built in Waterboro, Maine.
That's EV2 for Extreme Vehicle number 2. And it's the brainchild of a pair of twins who are always the ones mixing chemicals and experimenting in the back of class.
I can remember when we were younger building, making our own bike because we couldn't afford it. So we had to take parts and pieces. And so it started there, small projects, and each project we always said would be bigger and better. We always made a pact. We're like, next one's gonna be bigger, next one's gonna be better.
They hand build other wild machines too. This is a robotic firefighter, AKA Thermite. And this is the Rip Chair.
It allows people that are paralyzed to get out in the woods, to go hiking, fishing, hunting, and do all the stuff that we can still do.
And really what we do here is we build really the world's most badass vehicles. To have a track machine, it has to be fast, it has to be lightweight. We're not building a slow, cumbersome machine. We are building a fast, agile attack machine.
EV2 is the civilian model of the Ripsaw MS or military spec version. The US Army has been testing them for use in battle. The EV includes the same military spec engine, suspension, and tracks. They tell us they build 4 or 5 of these luxury tanks each year.
We got an LCD screen, we have air conditioning, I see speakers in here.
Well, you want to put a DVD in, we can watch Fast and Furious if you'd like.
So honestly, I thought I was going to be kind of juggling a bunch of different things, but we have a gas, we have a brake, and we have a steering wheel.
That's pretty much it.
All right, right on. How do we fire this thing up?
Now what you find are nice gentle movements or where it's at.
After a few minutes behind the wheel, I found the sweet spot in the steering. Just a little bit is all you really need. The rest is all throttle control.
This is the 6.6 liter Duramax turbo diesel, which has 700 horsepower and just about double that in torque.
It's the same engine you can find in many Chevy and GMC pickups and vans.
Snow, mud, sand, it doesn't matter. The Ripsaw is not scared. Now, one of the coolest things about the guys at H&H is they'll do just about anything that they're allowed to make the customer happy. We have an old ejecto-cito button, and we also have the Sasquatch lights to really illuminate anything you want to see under the moon.
We went stealth mode and turned on our infrared camera, but we don't think it was Sasquatch. The boys weren't kidding. This is the next stage in their lineup, the SSR, built strictly for speed. Double the power of the EV2 for about 100 grand more than that $400,000 machine I was piloting.
That was awesome.
Did we get some air?
We got some air.
As for trying out the ejection seat, I'll just leave that to your imagination.